computer for countless hours without giving much thought to how I'm retrieving information or where the information is stored or even how I get onto the internet. In fact, if you asked me how I get onto the internet, I know I'd say that I double click on the Google Chrome icon. And if you asked me where I save my files to, I'll tell you the T drive. But the bigger question is, what does all this mean? To put this in perspective for you, I'll need to provide you a little information about our school district. The Middleton School District's network is comprised of 5 WANs. Middleton High School is one LAN in the mix of that. Our high school opened in 2011, and while it is a beautiful building on the outside, I have come to appreciate all of the work that went on the inside, which includes approximately 40 miles of Category 6A data wiring, totaling over 2,400 data cables. Without this, we would not be able to operate the 650 computers in the building, or the 100 plus printers, or the 5 computer labs. We are very fortunate to have this infrastructure in order to assist in educating approximately 1,000 students. All of that set aside, I'll start with one simple question. What is this? A computer, right? But let's go beyond the computer and discuss how our school's network functions. My computer is plugged into a wall area outlet. To most educators, this is as far as we go. We know that this cable has to be plugged into the wall to provide us with the internet and access to our network drives. But where does this cable lead? In my case, the cable leads to one of the 14 intermediate distribution frames, or IDFs, that we have at our school. An IDF room contains networking equipment delivering connectivity such as the internet or access to my T drive to a localized area like a group of classrooms. This is used when the distance between the main distribution frame, or MDF, is too far. An MDF is a single distribution area, which can be a room, and its function is to interconnect and manage telecommunication wiring between itself and any number of IDFs, while delivering resources like the internet. This is a picture of one of the IDFs in our school. The blue wires are all of the Category 6A wires, and the orange tubing you see is fiber interduct, and this connects the IDF to the MDF at a speed of 10 gigabytes at any given time. Fiber is a thin wire that transmits over longer distances at higher bandwidths and is commonly used to connect the IDF to the MDF. The MDF at our high school is the main core for the entire school district. And this is where it's stored. This is the main data room. There is a battery backup in this room that will ensure that all systems will run in the event of a power outage. And beyond that, we have a natural gas generator that can be utilized as well. This is our core switch. The function of a core switch is to route client requests. And this is our server rack. The type of server we have is called a virtual machine, or VM. This is where my T drive is located. However, this is minute compared to everything the VM servers do for our school district. The purpose of a VM server environment is to reduce the amount of physical hardware you have to create a server. It kind of emulates a computer inside your computer. This allows our IT department to support the user's needs by creating additional servers without having to purchase additional physical hardware. In this server rack, you see around 10 physical servers. But because of a VM concept, we have 30 plus servers. The amazing part is that all of this connects to this little black box, and this is what connects us to the internet. All of this sounds great, but it can all come to a halt and fail in a heartbeat. So our IT department ensures this reliability and uptime is at 100% by the use of our 24/7 enterprise battery backups that are supported by the generator that I mentioned earlier. I'll never look at a network drive or clicking on Google Chrome the same way. More than that, I have a greater appreciation for our IT staff who work to ensure that all of this functions properly for the Middleton School District staff and students.